Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters hot rods, muscle cars, and collector cars showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This one's on consignment, that means there is no warranty attached. But if you're out of state, we're going to help arrange that transportation. It's a 1975 MG, but not just a standard MG. We have a V8 under the hood. See the 3.5 liter Rover V8. We're going to take a look at that right now. How cool is that? Now this car is very, very light. You have an aluminum block Rover V8, so it makes a good amount of power, tons of fun to drive. I absolutely love driving this thing. And look at the driver's side firewall. You also have power brakes. You have front disc. What a nice setup. Now this is manual steering, of course. It's a very light car, so you don't really notice that. Aluminum radiator, electric fans, custom headers, Edelbrock carburetor, 4-barrel intake. Now a lot of work was done, and we actually have some pictures of the restoration that we're going to show. But you can take a look. I mean, everything looks almost brand spanking new. Fuel lines, brake lines, you have a brand new wiring harness. Everything is labeled as far as the relays and the fuses. So it was done correctly, which is huge. And this thing runs fantastic. It looks really nice. It's blue with like a tan brown interior, and it looks awesome. This is a good looking car. We have aftermarket headlights up front too, but you know, we're going to show that later. Take a look at the hood. No clear coat fade. I don't see dings, I don't see dents. This is one of the nicest paint jobs I have seen in our building. It is stunning. You can see the reflection off the camera, off the paint. Beautiful, beautiful. Now throughout the video, we're going to show little imperfections here and there, but overall the quality is there. Look at the bumper. I like the style of the 75s. So the bumper, you have little minor imperfections just in the paint right there, but it's not split, it's not cracked, it's not dinged or dented by any means. It's a driver quality MG, a really high-end one. No bubbling, splitting, cracking anywhere on that front fender. Beautiful paint. Body panels line up really, really nice. And the tires are only a couple years old. So you have plenty of life left there. The wheels are in great shape too. If you go to our website, hanksters.com, you're going to see all the pictures. The glass is in great shape. No cracks, no chips. You also have a custom wood grain interior. But before we show that, let's take a look at the paint on the door. Top of the door looks really, really nice. All the chrome pieces, including the door handle, including the strip right here, not pitted, so it looks brand new. Now, I don't know when the paint work was done, when it was all put together. Now, we do have some pictures, but we don't claim anything without paperwork or documentation. Look at how well everything lines up. You got to keep in mind, it's a 1975 British car. And I own a British car myself from 1968. And this thing looks fantastic. This is probably my favorite style interior as well. Look, he even got a speaker right there too, and it works. So the door panel's in great shape, bucket seat, center console, 3-pedal car with a 5-speed. This thing is so much fun to drive. You know, I get to drive a lot of cars at Hanksters, but this is probably more fun than all of those cars because it's light, it has a V8, and look at this, all the attention to detail, all the gauges. We're going to show you what works, but we have a really nice MG steering wheel. The seats have no rips, they have no tears. Look at this, it even says MG on the headrest right there. How cool is that? So we'll show the driver's side seats. That looks awesome. You have the MG floor mats right there. You can lift it up a little bit. You can see there's no rips or tears in the carpet. Beautiful. You know, I've driven a couple of these in my life, and I love driving them. I've never driven one with the V8, and it is so much better in every way, shape, and form. I think if you're going to spend money on something that makes you happy, you want to buy something light, something small, and with a V8. Pretty much is the recipe right there. Chrome's in great shape right there. Got the MG badge right below there. Let's open this up for a second. So you also have the LED lighting inside. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you have a parade boot. You do have some documentation right here. So you can take a screenshot, you can pause the video. Or not the video, but yeah. It'll be on our website too, all the specs. But you can see it was really taken apart. The whole drivetrain was out of it. How cool is that? Front end was out of it, the paint work, everything was done correctly. You got all the diagrams here. Really, really well cared for, well maintained. Now you just got a few little odds and ends there, a couple little spare parts, a little towel thing. You got the parade boot like I mentioned. You also have the amp right there. So you have a really nice sound system. And you actually have a lot of room in the trunk. Plenty of room. So this is where you fill it up right there. And then you have the fire extinguisher on the left side. So really, really nice, no rust, no rot. You can see everything was painted, everything was done correctly, which is huge. There we go. That locks just into place right there. Now, of course, you got the same style rear bumper on the back. Now, we don't have the whole day to go over every nook and cranny, but if that is something you'd like to do, definitely come on down to Daytona Beach. Look at the body lines on this thing. Very, very straight. Tail lights look good. The chrome bezels, the trim, everything along here, fantastic. And again, no splitting, no cracking, no bubbling. I would not hesitate to take this to shows. I really wouldn't. Now on the passenger side mirror, you have a little bit of discoloration right there. Nothing major. And they do make a lot of parts for these cars too, which is nice. Glass is in great shape there. Really no imperfections to point out on the passenger side door. Door panel's real smooth, not bulging out. The windows roll up and down, of course. I love this interior so much. You want something to take the shows that gets a lot of attention? This is it. Passenger side seat, no rips or tears, not even a stain on there. It's in very nice condition. Peel it up just a little bit. You can see carpet is in great shape. These are really nice floor mats too. And look at the trim right here. Even shows MG. There's a lot of MG here. So you have MG here, MG on the shifter, MG on the headrest, which is real cool. Look at how nice that door shut. One solid close. You don't have to open it 2 or 3 times. Paint is so beautiful on this thing. Very, very nice. The majority of our sales are actually done sight unseen. Pennsylvania, they've been doing it for over 30 years. We've been going on 10 here in Daytona. Every day we sell a car, sometimes 2 or 3, and sometimes even more. The reason well, we have the 20-minute video. We walk around the car, we put it up in the air, and then we drive it. But if that is not enough, I always encourage people, come to Daytona Beach, put your own eyes on this MG. Right now we're going to put it in the air, we're going to show that underside, and then from there, go for a drive. Underneath our 75 MG, front disc brakes, all your suspension up here looks really nice. You have coilovers in the front. We have the 3.5 liter, the Rover V8 on your MG. Front seal's dry, oil pan looks dry at this time. You have a nice exhaust system. Now as far as the transmission, you actually have a 5-speed manual transmission. You can take a look at the floors. I don't see any rust, I don't see any rot. This is solid. Not only is the exterior paint beautiful, but the undercarriage is just as nice. The rear end, you have nice shocks, nice suspension in the back. So pretty awesome vehicle to get in and go type of rig. You just turn the key, have a time of your life in this thing. It's a V8 powered MG, so super fun. Right now we're going to get out the camera, we're going to show the underside, and then from there we'll go for a drive. Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering 2 types of inventory. Certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters. We do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only, so call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you. So we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. Inside our MG, really cool to have a V8 in this thing. It sounds awesome. You get a couple keys here. You have your trunk key, you have your door lock key. You have your ignition right there, of course. Make sure you're in neutral, clutch in. Starts right up. It actually sat over the weekend and first crank started right up. Very easy. Look at that, you got the MG badge on the wheel. It works. Turn signals are blinking on the driver's side and they do work on the passenger side too. Headlights, taillights, hazards seem to all work, which is awesome. Look at this, we have a tach and it works. Oil pressure right in the middle, and that works too. I actually have the Smith's gauges in my 68 Jaguar, so very, very nice gauges. Let's see, we got 91,677 true miles unknown. Title is going to read exempt. Speed goes up to 120. Let's see, you got the fuel gauge right there. It does work. Got the temperature gauge right on the money. Perfect. It says that we're charging. And then the clock. That actually might be correct. Now, we don't have it adjusted right now, but it is right twice a day. We're not going to stand here all day long looking at the clock. Lights work. You got the hazards. Got another light switch there. And then look at this, a radio. Alpine stereo system. So AM, FM, plug in your phone. Check this out. Let's find a station real fast for you guys. That is awesome. You have a really nice sound system there. How cool is that? All right, what about the windshield wipers? Oh my gosh, you got 3 of them. I actually owned a 2007 FJ Cruiser at some point in my life and it had 3 windshield wipers as well. So pretty cool. Such a small car, you got 3 windshield wipers. That's a huge selling point right there. You got a little 12-volt plug. So you got phone chargers, cup holders, little coin cubby. You have another little tray inside there. Now, as far as the 5-speed, you got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and all the way over and up. That is 5th. To get into reverse, you're gonna feel it click into place, and that's reverse right there. All right, let's take it for a drive. Let's see how it runs. Pretty cool, 40 miles an hour right now. Speedo works. It drives really straight. I mean, we're going straight down the road. Steering wheel's not pulling me in either direction. You can see my hands are off the wheel, and it's tight too. So you can turn it a little bit to the left, turn it to a little bit to the right. I mean, this thing is planted on the ground. 5 speeds, plenty of power. Oh, this thing is awesome. So we're in 4th gear right now. So to get into 5th, all the way up. Look at that. 5th gear, about 40 miles an hour, 1,500 RPM. So this is the ultimate cruiser. You can take it out on Sundays, relaxing drive. You can also, bang it through all 4 gears, and then right when you get up 50 miles an hour, pop it into 5th. Look at this, steering wheel's dead straight. I mean, we are so planted on the road right now. All the gauges work, every single one of them. That is awesome. Oil pressure looks good, lights work. 3 windshield wipers, you have power brakes, you have front disc brakes, and like I said, whoever did the restoration, they put a lot of money, a lot of time into it. Probably more, heck, a lot more than what we're asking for it at Hanksters. So you're getting yourself a really, really nice ride here. Tons of fun to drive. Clutch feels real good. Shifter wasn't popping out of gear. Super easy to drive this thing. And I fit very comfortable in here too. I'm about 5'10", 5'11" maybe. And I fit really nice. I got plenty of room. We actually have a green light for the first time in forever, so we're gonna go for it. Get into 2nd gear. All right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that is awesome. That is so much fun. You can't beat that. And like I said earlier in the video, I get to drive so many cars. This puts a smile on my face probably more than, a 70 Chevelle sometimes. It's just, there's nothing else like it. You go to a car show, you see Mustangs, Chevelles, Mopars all the time, and it's awesome. I love them. But you get to drive something British with a V8 with this much power, and it's lightweight. This is cool. This is really, really cool. So if you want something a little bit different, I would not hesitate pulling the trigger on this MG. It drives fantastic. It looks really nice. Tons of compliments everywhere you go. And it's on consignment here in Daytona Beach. So that means if you're in the state of Florida, you can drive it home, but if you're out of state, we can definitely help arrange transportation. Give us a call, 386-944-9219, or you can go to our website, hanksters.com. 80 pictures on the website, along with a 20-minute video that you're watching right now. Have a great day, everyone.